All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yashala, and salutations and blessing to you, Akim, out there doing his truth and sincerity and teaching across the four corners of the earth. All right, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and helpful to brothers out there that might need it, because it's something that I was going through. Okay, so as you can see in the title, we're going to speak about heaviness. Okay, so the other day I was I wasn't just in a heaviness spirit. I was in a heavy spirit, not in the sense of going in. It was that burdensome, oh, woe is me type spirit. I just didn't feel like doing anything. And I was like, man, I gotta snap out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but the spirit caused me to look up the word heaviness in the etymology, and it says, Old English, heaviness, state of being heavy, weight, burden, affliction, dullness, and torpor. And it also says sadness, and it leads you to the word heavy. Okay, because some of those words does tie in it. It leads you to the word heavy. Okay, in the adjective it says heavy, having much weight, important, grave, oppressive, slow, or dull. And that's exactly how I felt. I didn't feel like committing suicide or anything. I just felt very sluggish. I felt very slow. I felt just like dull, like it was explaining, like the weight of the world was on my shoulders, And I kept on, it was just a demonic spirit on me. I didn't like it at all. And I probably can still look it up. I forget exactly how the saying goes. They say idle mind, idle hands is the devil's playground, or idle mind, something to that effect. But the scriptures also says it tells you the idle servant, put him to work, So you gotta basically be constant in this truth. You gotta keep the ball rolling. You have to meditate upon the scriptures day and night. Here it is. I'm sitting here and watching TV for hours, and I'm like, this shit is nasty, but I just could not snap out of it, man. I could not snap out of it. So when I finally snapped out of it, well, in the midst of snapping out of it, I sent up a prayer to YAHAWASHI, and it uplifted my spirit. It gave me that boost or that that I needed. So I started reading into the scriptures, and things was like coming clear, man. And YAHAWASHI is there. We're not Superman. Growing up, I try to take on the heavy load. Job would come. At my old job, I was lead. And, she was like, you need to delegate more. And I'm just like, I got it. What I'm saying? That's just the type of spirit I grew up with. But you got to snap out of that shit, because Exodus 18, the Lord set up different ranks for a reason. So Moses wouldn't have to deal with the heaviness, man. He wouldn't have such a huge load upon him, man. All right? Just as well as us. That's why we're known as a body. Some brothers do have multiple gifts and things, but us being known as a body, you don't have to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you do what the Lord allow you and gifted you with, but you don't have to do everything. And if He put the Spirit on you to go in for a moment, then you gonna go in. That's how He want to rock at that moment. Okay. I want to get more into this definition though. It says containing something, having weight. It says, okay, I want to get it was further down. It says, heavy. This is the noun. It says something heavy, heaviness. All right. It says, heavy businessman, he who performs such part. All right. Dang, where did it go? Oh, yeah. It says, as a type of rock music from 1972, most other Germanic languages use as their primary word For this, their equivalent of Middle English swear, Old English swear, heavy, sad, oppressive, grievous. All right, because that's part of it is that, you know, it says a wise. Let me get it. Basically, when you get into much knowledge, you're gonna grieve more, man. Okay, it tells you that in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right, if I can ever get to it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, I believe it's verse 18. Yeah. Verse 18, for much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow, because we know the state that we're supposed to be in, and we have to deal with what's going on now. It allows you, it causes you to put a burden upon yourself, so to speak. It causes you to have this heaviness spirit, because you're like, damn, look at our people. I'm in this situation. I should be in this situation. But all in all, it's a balance to that. Because knowing that that is what we're in, with that knowledge, you be holding that grief. You also, with that knowledge, should be able to keep going, or look towards salvation even more, or have it uplift your spirit. You know, you're going to have your ups and downs, and it's true, you know. That's why I believe the brother Elder YAHAWASHI said something like, you know, finding finding like a good thing, or not fun in the sense of fun, but just you got to take this truth upon something like when you was in the world, something that you was getting by with. And it gets like that. Once you going into breakdowns and you going into history with scriptures and things is becoming clear, it becomes like, yo, it becomes fascinating to you, okay? It becomes fascinating to you to the point where you can get addicted to it, you know? All right, but, okay, it also says sluggish, inactive, weak, okay? So when I seen, I'm like, and that's the spirit that I was in, man. I just couldn't, I feel like I couldn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, but all in all, I'm like, I gotta break out of this shit, you know? I have to break out of this shit. All right, so I just want to grab a couple scriptures, you know, and then we gonna go ahead and wrap it up. This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 30, verse 21. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel. You know, you gotta know that balance. You got to have that balance. You know, you're gonna have your ups and you're gonna have your downs, man. Okay, that's just part of life, period. All right, especially with being in this truth, you're not gonna have 100% good days until you're out there to know the Lord gotta chastise you. He gotta afflict you. He gotta have you go through the trial of fire, man. Okay, so you can be purged, so you can come out on the other side pure. All right. Hey, it said that the servant is not greater than his master. The Lord went through temptations and ridicule and slander, and you know what I'm saying? He went through those things, having to deal with the sight of the situation our people was in. Even him having to deal with the fact that he knew everything that was pretty much was going to happen. He had knowledge of what he was down here for and what he had to go through and how he had to go through it, man. All right, that's a heavy burden, but guess what? He fought through it, you know? He fought through it. And it says what? Afflict not thyself in thy own counsel, you know? The scriptures is here, man. The brothers is here. The elders is here. The apostles are here, you know? Hey, you're not in this by yourself, all right? You're not in this by yourself, okay? It says the gladness of the heart, which is your mind, is the life of a man. And the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. All right. Love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee. For sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein. So you gotta, hey, if you doing what you're supposed to do consistently, it'll help out a lot, you know. There was a brother in Dallas. He did a lesson over Sardis, the luxuries. You know, that's kind of how if you want to make money, you go there type deal. But that's also here within America, that spirit, little ways to find money. You know, the wrong way, I would say, you know, in a sense, or get rich quick schemes and things of that nature. Like, nah, man, just deal with how you deal. You know, your daily bread doesn't just consist of monetary gain. Okay, it consists of how you conducting yourself. It consists of, you know, you being a person in this truth, an individual in a sense. You know, all right, and you can't do it alone. Okay, that is the main thing. You can't do it alone, man. All right, brothers are there. The words, the comforters here. Okay, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is there, of course. All right, you believe, you say you believe, send them prayers up, man. Send them prayers up. Okay, but hey, you can't sit there and wallow in that spirit, so to speak. Just sit there. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, luckily, I was able to know what it was. It was a demonic spirit on me. It's like just had me stuck. You know, sluggish, inactive, like they said, heavy, burdensome, sad, dull spirit, man. Hey, that could cause death. Okay, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing to get out of here. All right, or you might end up going back into the world. Lord willing, that doesn't happen to me or any other Akim, man. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 38, and we're gonna start at 18. It says, "For of heaviness cometh death, and and the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength," man. Okay, your strength to fight, your mental strength, your spiritual strength to fight, keep going, pull through that. You know, it can really break your spirit, man. Okay, a lot of people, I feel, I can't say by experience, and Lord willing, I don't have to, but a lot of people fall out of this truth because of the heaviness. It is a burden, so to speak, but it doesn't have to be. All right, this truth should be beautiful to you, man. Okay, this truth, even if you don't make it, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI at least didn't have you bugged out in the last captivity, so to speak. You know, but of course we all want to make it. That's what we're doing for. We're giving diligence to make our calling of the election sure, man. You know, that's why we pray, Lord willing, we endure and we get to the end of the fight. You know, all right. It says, in affliction also sorrow remaineth, and the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. In the condition that we're in, that's why Esau got to try to keep his foot on our neck. He got to keep us oppressed and keep us down, keep us lowly, keep us hated and all of that, so he can continue to control us, basically. You know, now everybody going over crazy over this R. Kelly situation, but there have been many situations like that on the other side. These crackers, these Edomites, nobody's, you know, doing all of this and going all out and saying all of these different reports. Here it is, you have a Pope or a Roman Catholics. No, it was the Jew rats, man. They circumcised with their mouths, man. How do you circumcise a baby with your mouth? That's foreskin. You're like, nobody, where's all the backlash on that, man? You know? I'm going to read that one again. It says, in affliction, the sorrow remaineth, and the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. You know, the curse of the mind. All right? Because you don't look like there's a way out. Therefore, you have to survive. And if you don't got YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI's knowledge, you're going to go on your own counsel. You're going to find your own way to survive, which is going to lead to death at the end of the day. You know, you end up robbing somebody and you get shot, or you end up in jail all your goddamn life, or, you know, end up even paralyzed off a situation. You never know, man. It says, take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, and remember the last thing, keep it away. You know, push it back. Push it back, man. Hey, but I don't want this to go over 15 minutes. I want to, because I have to upload it from my phone, you know, but that is the last scripture. You know, Lord willing, we endure. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessed to the elect of Yasha Allah. And salutation and blessing to you, Akim, out there enduring in truth and sincerity, teaching across the four corners of the earth. Hey, shalom, shalom. Keep pushing.